Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rick and Nikki here, ready to share some theme park news with you. Universal Orlando will be offering a 3-day theme park experience called Music After Dark.
The event is set for August 25th, 26th, and 27th.
The late August concert will offer festivities at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, including a private Maroon 5 fan block party at Universal City Walk.
Music After Dark will include overnight packages for Aventura Hotel, Sapphire Falls Resort, Royal Pacific, and Hard Rock Hotel.
The Maroon 5 package starts at $995 per person, double occupancy. A limited number of single-day passes, which include the concert and private night at Universal Studios, will be sold for $495. There's also a VIP version with a resort stay that will sell for $1,995.
Sales to the general public will begin on April 18th.
For more information, visit musicafterdark.com. That's for purchases as well.
Yes.
If you have that, what was it, $1,995 laying around, there you go. Something you can spend it on. Or you could just go with one of the cheaper versions that we mentioned. You don't have to buy the big one.
Right. There's plenty of options.
Universal has been slapped with a $250 million lawsuit over some disputed land near Epic Universe. Fourth Watch Acquisitions had planned to build a sports theme park near Universal's Epic Universe theme park, but is now suing Universal and a property management company, alleging the property management company wrongfully sold the land to Universal in the year 2018.
The lawsuit, filed in Orange County Circuit Court, says Universal interfered with the contract and bought the land in April of 2018 to be developed into a new theme park.
Universal has declined to comment on the lawsuit. And here's a story very close, dear, and near to my heart. Disney Springs is getting a new ice cream shop
Called the Salt and Straw.
Salt and Straw is a Portland company known for its unique flavors such as honey lavender, chocolate gooey brownie, and sea salt with caramel ribbons.
The ice cream shop will open on April 20th.
I predict long actual lines. If they don't have actual lines, I predict long virtual lines. I don't know what it is with places that open up at Disney Springs. Like Gideon's Cookie Company there?
Yes, the bakehouse.
Yeah, the bakehouse.
Still long virtual lines, like 3-4 hours long.
I don't know why this would be any different.
I don't know.
But just a hunch. You probably have to go there, get a virtual line, and then 4 hours later, you will get your ice cream. Stay tuned to see if I'm right. Looks like my battle with Disney's Yeti is back on the menu as Expedition Everest has reopened over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. However,
it had been closed since January.
And the Yeti is still not fixed. It's still in B mode, which is the strobe light mode.
So Disco Yeti is back.
He's back, and my battle has to return.
Okay.
I believe when we last left the battle between me and the Yeti, it was 2-2.
Yeah, it was even.
Now, for those of you who don't know, I had an incident doing a live. A couple. That's the two. The Yeti scored, but then I had two non-incidents on Everest. That's my two. But I was live streaming. The first point went to the Yeti. I was doing a live stream, and I was live streaming on the roller coaster, and the G-forces were too much for my little gimbal to handle, so the iPhone flew off the gimbal, and luckily it landed on the floor of the roller coaster, so I did not lose the iPhone.
Right. The sad part was that it landed like face down, so that it wasn't like the world was flying around on the floor of the...
Right. It just went black.
It just went black, unfortunately.
I would have preferred if it had landed with the camera lens up, so at least you guys could see the sky
or your
flying
sneaker
by or something. Yeah, because I did have to step on it with my shoe to keep it from sliding around.
Oh my God.
Point one went to the Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
But we can renew that series now.
Yes, we can.
I'm a little nervous taking that live stream on the Yeti.
I know. Yeti's been well rested. Have you been well rested, Rick?
No, I've been going hard. So anyway, if you're interested just in going to Animal Kingdom and enjoying the roller coaster, Escape from Everest, it has now reopened. Go enjoy.
It's not Escape from Everest. For you, it is. It's
not
Expedition Everest, Rick.
I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to get away. Get away from an incident.
I think that was a Freudian slip.
Here's a Universal Studios story that for some reason I let slip by me. Mm-hmm. But last month, Universal opened a quiet room for guests with autism.
The room has a sensory wall with tactile toys as well as many sensory tunnels. No reservation is required, and the room is available on a first-come, first-served basis.
And here's something I just learned as I was researching this story. Universal actually has a visitor's guide for people with autism. I will leave a link to that guide in the description box. Hopefully that will help some of you out. The guide includes descriptions of attractions and a list of quiet areas around the parks. And in addition to leaving the link to the guide, Nikki has a Facebook group you may be interested in.
And the Facebook group is called Universally Special Florida. And it's a Facebook group devoted to navigating the theme parks for those with special needs.
All right. Well, just check the description box for all the links I'm telling you about today. Gator Palooza. Who doesn't love a good palooza? Well, Gatorland is bringing back Gator Palooza in May. The festival will run May 14th through 15th, so 2 days, and feature live music, games, and more. The event will also feature the Florida Man Challenge.
Oh, boy. That is a triathlon-style competition that has participants racing through a muddy swamp, quote, swarming with alligators, quote. Gatorland is offering Florida residents as a discount on daily admission in May.
For more information, visit Gatorland.com. This sounds like a good Rix road trip, don't you think? But what is Rix road trips? That is our second channel. That's the channel that highlights all the fun stuff you can do in Florida outside of the theme parks. And we have done a lot of crazy fun stuff. Mm-hmm. So what you want to do is go to the description box. A lot of good stuff in that today. Go find the link for Rix Road Trips. Check out some of the videos there. And while you're doing that, click that subscribe button. Who knows? You might see me running through the mud with some alligators. I don't know. Or Nikki.
Why is it always me?
And now let's welcome some new Flixsters to the channel. These are the people who chose to support the channel a couple of different ways. Mm-hmm. One would be on Patreon. That'd be patreon.com/RixFlix. And then as channel members on the homepage of YouTube, there's a little button called join. Mm-hmm. And you can join and be a Flixster. There's several different levels depending on what you want. You can be a supporter. You can be a producer, executive producer, one of Nikki's rock stars, vice president. But we have some new ones this week. Nikki, give them some shout outs.
Okay. The Harris family and Jessica and Russell Turner. Then for producers, we have Matt Sexton and Will Vaughn. And with the supporters, we have Yvonne Jameson, James Yule, Fiona McLeod.
Yes, McLeod.
Charles Hardy and Sherry Sleddick. Got it.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
We can do one more take if you want to, Nikki.
No, that's okay. How many takes did we take to get me through that?
We did it in 2.
Okay.
And now on to questions and answers.
That's right. All right. So the first one is from Jason. I was thinking about upgrading my Premier Annual Pass from Preferred. Does the free Express Pass with Premier Annual Passes include round trip on Hogwarts Express, or is it just one way? I didn't know if it's treated as a separate ride since the Express is one per ride.
It is. You get it both ways.
Mm-hmm.
So you scan in at Hogsmeade,
mm-hmm.
and you scan in over there at King's Cross Station in Diagon Alley. So since there's 2 scanning points, it's separate things. You get to go both ways on that.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I didn't know that. So that's good. All right.
Well, one location is in one park, one's in the other. So
Makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. All right. The second one is from Duncan. Had a question. Now that Universal parks seem to be back to normal, I let my 2020 annual pass expire. I had it in January before the parks shut down and didn't renew in 2021. I was thinking of getting the pass in June, or should I wait until January and start for the new year?
Get it whenever you feel like going.
Yeah, the prices of passes have a tendency to go up, each year. So
it would be better to get it sooner rather than later. But
right.
it doesn't. Your time doesn't start until you scan in.
Right.
It's an annual pass, but it's not like just for the year 2022.
Right. So
it's for 365 days.
So if you buy it in June, but you don't scan in until January, your clock starts in January, the very first day you scan in to start using it. All right, the next one is from Gabby. Hi, Rick and Nikki. My family and I are coming to Universal May 20th through 25th and are looking to upgrade to Premier Pass holders. I was curious to see if the pass expires after a calendar year or expires a year after it's first used.
Oh, we just answered that.
Yeah, we just did. There we go. There you go, Gabby.
Probably why I put those two questions together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's from the moment you first scan it, then your clock starts. Most of the time, it's 12 months. Sometimes they run a special for like a 15-month annual pass. That's rare, but it's just from whenever you scan in, 12 months later, you're done. So, next question.
Next question is from Jason. Hi, friends.
Let's say this, though. Can I say this?
Of course.
It is cheaper to renew versus let it expire and purchasing another one.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you have a little window, after like, I missed the expiration date. You have a small window, but then, you really need to do it beforehand.
And to get the full benefit of that discount, you need to pay in full. Is that correct?
However you paid for it last time, use the same way. So if you're doing the monthly plan, stick with it. If you're, using your, you buy it in full, then you have to do it the same exact way.
Okay. Because I had paid in full, and then I wanted to renew but use the Easy Pay. They told me if I did that, I wouldn't get my renewal discount.
Right. Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yep, that's what we came across. Okay, next one is from Jason. Hi, friends. We were wondering why there are no Don't Miss the Magic, Don't Miss the Fun shirts.
I feel bad. I feel like I'm doing a bad job. There are. I will leave a link to it. Actually, I've made that a permanent link in the description box. So every video, starting probably a month ago, should have the link. So that was kind of my bad not having that in all the time. But yeah, there's if you're a fan of Jurassic Park, we've got shirts for that. If you're a fan of the Mummy Ride, there's some cool T-shirts for that. Harry Potter, we got some cool Harry Potter type T-shirts. And if you're just a fan of the channel, some Rix Flix and Relax and things like that.
Right, and Jenny is currently working on 2 or 3 more T-shirt designs that should be coming within the next month. So, yep, some cool ones coming.
I feel bad, I'm a bad YouTuber. I wasn't hawking my merch enough that someone didn't even know I had it. All right, last question.
All right, last one is from Anonymous. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, my family and I are coming to Discovery Cove and Cocoa Beach in July. Let's see, I wanted to head over to City Walk for dinner. Would I have to pay full price for parking since we won't be going into the parks, or is there another option?
After 6, it's free parking at City Walk. Right. So as long as your dinner is after 6 p.m., there's no parking fee.
Okay.
Anytime before that, yes. If you showed up for early dinner at 4:30, you would have to pay the parking fee.
Okay.
A lot of times we pull up pretty close to 6 p.m. and we see cars
there's a
pull
stack
to
of
the
cars.
Side, just waiting for that, the clock to change to 6 p.m. So they can get in line and park for free.
Yes. Yeah, we have seen that for sure. I do know that if you're going to see a movie, if you have 2 tickets to a matinee movie at City Walk, you can get reimbursed for those. So always check with the restaurant to make sure too, if you can get reimbursed for parking as well, because that could be an option.
They'll validate parking.
Yes, they will.
So I think that's it. That's it. We've done it.
That's it.
Good job. We only messed up 1 billion times. But through the magic of editing,
we look perfect.
Well, no. Actually, we did pretty good today.
Yeah, we did.
Good job.
Second half. We need to get it warmed up a little bit.
That's true. That's so true. Yeah. We should do a rehearsal every week. No.
No.
Do it cold.
Feel cold.
All right. Then you go ahead and say the stuff you say.
Don't miss the magic. Don't miss the fun.
Click that subscribe button.